Aquarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-October 2021, and I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Aquarius. Hey boy, what's going on? What's going on, baby boy? What's going on, Fluffy? What's up, Fluffy? What's up, Fluffy? What's up, Fluffy? You need a haircut. Yeah, you do. Don't wag your tail at me. Let's see. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Queen of Cups. That's love. That's mutual love. To me as a reader, it comes in as mutual love. Starting off the reading, you get the High Priestess crossed by the King of Cups. If that to you, as whoever you are, doesn't come in as mutual love, then this does. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Definitely something pretty powerful here in terms of a power couple, in terms of love, in terms of you and another person. Your focus, probably this connection I'm getting, this is a soul connection. It's feeling pretty good overall. I don't know what the hell is going on here as it goes on, but like when you tune in with your real emotions about this, it's very smooth, very loving, very good. In the recent past, the Hermit, some healing started, possibly on your side, possibly on their side, possibly on both sides. In your strength, Seven of Swords, that's where the reading kind of goes downhill a little bit, like what's going on. There's a need for closure somewhere. There's a need for, that's it, line drawn, I'm done here. Somehow I don't see it related to this situation. It could be something that was tied up to you prior to this or even during this, I don't know. In terms of maybe you haven't closed out something. Something was left up in the air. In the immediate future, another energy of closing of a cycle. The World card. Supporting this reading, the Seven of Wands. There's that rejection of, yeah, but I don't want to. You know? A cycle needs to close and you don't want to. It could be related to this. I don't know. For now, I'm not getting it. We'll see as the reading goes deeper, but for now it feels like it's something left open for you. The energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of it. The Fool, I kind of see that as your energy, as that playful, wanting to go out there, wanting to open up, wanting to be like, you know, taking risks and going for it, basically. It ironically seems like it could be an energy that could be very useful for you to complete this cycle. You know, as you go for things that make you feel good and taking a chance on those. And if this feels like it needs to close, why not take a chance on this? What are you going to lose? You know? I don't know, kind of feels tied up to that. For your hopes and fears, the Tower. You fear the worst, that's why. It's like if I were to ask you what's the worst that could happen, you would come up with probably the end of the world. Yeah, that's what it feels like. No, probably not. The potential outcome, the Lovers. Why do I get the sense that you're dealing with something that hasn't been closed off? And it hasn't been closed off for quite some time. For even before this situation came into the picture. But let's see. Let's clarify. Let me clarify the Queen of Cups. The Fool, the Four of Cups, the King of Pentacles. Interesting. Why is this showing up? It's showing up as a collective kind of energy where people are pretty much okay with where they're at. It's always looking for something that they had or something that they wish they had. You know, because there's an energy that shows up here. There's love, there's stability, there's all sorts of good energies. It doesn't bring that energy that another connection may have brought, you know, to the surface. It's like, well, it doesn't bring me more to the surface. Well, you're responsible to do that, not a connection. So, again, tied up to this, I see the recognition of love in the situation you're dealing with, but the regret that it doesn't bring out more in you, more of you. Something like that. Other people are not responsible to bring out the best in us. We are, you know? And I kind of get the energy that's popping up here and what you mean when you say that. But it's kind of like you got to look at the way your perception is taking all of this in, you know, recognizing this on one hand, but on the other hand being like, I could bring out a little more like that one connection did at that one time. I don't know. Let's do the High Priestess. 9 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. See, because intuitively, I feel like you were stuck in this situation for quite some time. And this one that wants to close out and you're not letting. Energetically, because physically it could be long gone. I see your intuition guiding you in the direction of, let's move on. I have to move on. And I feel like it brought a sense of relief, a sense of happiness, a sense of, you kind of freed yourself from being stuck in this. So it feels like you chose according to your emotions, to how you felt. And they're good emotions. There's love in there. Plenty of. You know? Let's do the 6 of Cups. In your focus. 2 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, 4 of Wands. You don't want to tie yourself up to this. And you don't want to tie yourself up to this because you're refusing to let go of this, which is telling me you're still tied up to this. Again, at least energetically. That's why you're kind of in this place of, should I, shouldn't I? Should I go for it? Should I go for the long term? What should I do here? This indecision wouldn't be here if this cycle were to be closed. And it does look like the universe is kind of pointing in that direction of close this cycle off. You're still not ready to, by the looks of it. But let's see. Let's do the Hermit. In the recent past. Bless you. The 10 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, the King of Swords. Lots. Hey. Felix, do you present any other symptoms? How's your taste? How's your smell? All good? He's grooming, so I don't know why he's sneezing. I'm telling you, you need a haircut. For the Hermit, you get the 10 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles. I think I told you this. The King of Swords. Lots of stability that has been broken is showing up here. So I kind of get that that was your healing because it's all covering the Hermit, which is telling me you went within. You looked at all of the fears, all of the whatever popped up on your side that may have interfered with long-term relationships, with family dynamics. And I kind of get the sense that you owned it. You started to own all of your fears, all of your everything that interfered. You know, so there's a lot of good healing happening here for you in your past. Let's see the 7 of Swords in your strength. Five of Swords, Two of Cups, Three of Cups. You're showing up as an energy that wants the cake and eat it too. Because again, you are showing up and wanting this. That's showing up for you here. But at the same time, refusing to let this go. So physically, energetically, you're involved into something. But at the same time, energetically, you're involved in something else. So you have two at an energetic level. And I feel like, for the most part, that's what matters most, because that will eventually reflect on the outside, in the physical. Ah, man. So, and it's very deceptive, it's very self-sabotaging. Because think of it this way, if you are in a happily ever after kind of dynamic with someone, right? You found that person. But at the same time, did not release, energetically at least. So from your mind, from your heart, somebody from your past is not released. Isn't it somehow that you're keeping them too? Even if it's energetically, but I'm not touching them. It's worse when your mind and your heart is someplace else. Right? But no, because it's with them too. Okay. So it kind of feels like that. Let's do the World card. Of course, roles can be reversed. The World card in the immediate future. The Three of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the King of Wands. I feel like, yes, physically you're not showing up as chasing this dynamic necessarily. It pains you that you're not. It pains you that nobody's moving. So at least this is closing off, that you stopped chasing this. You know, as painful as it can get. Let's do the Seven of Wands. Eight of Cups, Queen of Wands, the Lovers. You're standing in the way of this detachment from this. So again, it's showing up as you're experiencing this physically, energetically, mentally, emotionally. You're in this. There's something else you're caught up in. Emotionally. Which I see your energy coming against that. Kind of like, I don't want to release that. I don't want to let that go. Some connections come with that sense of feeling like they're with you forever and ever and ever. And there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. How you can release yourself from this is being honest with yourself, possibly with this energy that's popping up here. Like, look, I feel this connection. There's nothing I can do about it. But being honest about it kind of gives you that sense of freedom from it. Releasing yourself from it. Sometimes, yeah, it feels like I can't get away from it. You don't have to. It can still be there with you, but be honest about it. You know. Let's do the Fool, because it does seem like it's something powerful here that you've experienced at some point, and it's not one of those things of, okay, I can just let it go and whatever. No, and you don't have to. Maybe someday it'll go away by itself. You don't know that. But for now, what you can do is not go against it and being honest about it. That's the most important part. You do want to end it. You do want to release it because you do have love for this and you do want this, the experience you're actually involved in. And it feels like sometimes it feels like this is in the way, and it's not, unless you allow it to be. You know, your soul tie to this other situation that I feel like, again, it hasn't been concluded. Right now you're showing up and I want this for myself, and I feel like you're all in. Part of you is still tied up to this, and that's okay. It happens. You can't go against it, but if you lie about it, that's going against it. That's going against yourself. Let's do the Tower in your hopes and fears. Two of Wands, the Justice card, the High Priestess. You feel that that's the right thing to do, to be honest about it. You feel somewhere inside of you, your intuition is telling you that would be the fairest way to deal with this. You're scared of doing that because you feel like it's gonna create some commotion, it's gonna destroy this, it's gonna. You don't know what it's gonna do. But everywhere shows up a sense of fairness over it. And a sense of fairness is in basically being truthful about it. Because when you're lying about it, you're showing up as wanting the cake and eating it too. And in the Five of Swords on top of that, kind of like, well, hell yeah, I want it all. You know? Let's do the Lovers in the potential outcome. Knight of Cups, the Magician, the Ace of Pentacles. Somewhere inside of you, you're kind of manifesting for this situation that you're still emotionally tied up to possibly manifest one day. That's when you show up with the cakes and the all the pieces of the cakes thrown at your face, kind of thing, you know. And it's okay to want whatever you want. It's not about that. It's about being honest about it. If you're hanging on to something and not being honest about it because you're scared that you're going to lose what you have right now, then that's not honest with anybody, with yourself, with this person, and that comes from a place of your own fear about it. Why do they have to suffer through it? They're not suffering. They don't know shit. Okay. Let's see what the universe has. Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Page of Swords. There's a sense of an energy of self-empowerment that's coming into play. It could be coming into play to help you figure all of these things out, to help you stay in your power, stay in your truth, basically. I feel like you're taking it, but like halfway. Yeah, I feel it. I'm there. The halfway meaning, well, they don't know about it anyway. Or, well, if I tell them, I might lose them and then I have nothing, and your fear, right? Life doesn't really work out that way, in where we think we're controlling everything to our advantage. Because eventually these energies will blow up in our faces. When it's the truth, it's out there, it's on the table, like, let's deal with it as it is. You know, let's not try to control the energies, let's not try to expect anything out of them. There's the truth. What are we going to do about it? Scary? Oh, it can be. But better than all sorts of let's lie to ourselves, let's lie to them through that. We're not really lying, we're just not telling them. And, you know. Let's see what the animals have to close it off for you from the Spirit of the Animals Oracle as final advice. Grizzly Bear, power. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. Extra advice from the Grizzly Bear. Anyways, that's it, Aquarius. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.